I'm just honored to be here. And as I look around this room, all the people that showed up for this event, I won't call names, but I appreciate you seeing this as an event significant enough for you to come here and be a witness and support. So thank you. And this impressive group of Nat Glover Fellows. And I say that with pride. I am honored to be the recipient of this recognition. Thank you. Rick, Mr. President, it's a courageous gesture. And then have the mayor to come and make comments. Is that a big deal? So I'm honored. And I won't be long, but I want to say this to you. When I was a toddler, I contracted double pneumonia. And the doctor told my mother, take him home, spend a little time with him, because he just won't be here. And you could question the doctor's credentials and all because I'm standing here. But I believe the doctor got it right. But I had a mother who was a praying lady. And I do believe the Grim Reaper came by that night to fulfill the requirement. But he made a mistake. He said, when he got to the door, well, she in there praying for him now, but as soon as he finished, I'll go in and get him. He couldn't stay on schedule doing that because she just never finished. And I'm standing here. It's been mentioned that I got caught up downtown doing Axe Handle Saturday. Could have been a modern day lynching at that time because they could have killed me. But here's what happened. They attacked me with the axe handles. I ran to a police officer for help, and he said, you better get out of here before they kill you. And I ran home. I ran home and I cried. I cried because I was so afraid. I was even too afraid to look back. But I wasn't crying from the blows. I was crying because I ran. And in my neighborhood, you didn't run away from a fight. If you ran away, they will call you a coward. And you have to live with that the rest of your life. So I made a vow then. I said, I would never run away from another fight. I will never not do something that I should do because of fear, or do something I shouldn't do because I was afraid. And that set the tone for my life. Each one of those incidents, the Lord turned it around from the worst day to the best day. And to stand here at this prestigious university and have a program, public policy program, minority public policy program, named after you, that is truly a blessing. And I feel honored to have an impact on the next generation of leaders. We're not going to take a chance with them and hope we get some courageous, effective leaders. We're going to get them ready. We're going to get them ready through knowledge, give them competence. And with that knowledge, they can be confident and have the courage to do what's necessary to be done. Because as I look at government today, the competitive party politics is somewhat toxic. We need people who will step up, stand up, and speak up. So, as I said earlier, what could have been one of the worst days in my life, Lord turned it around and set a tone for the rest of my life. So I want to just say, Jacksonville University, this advisory board, I understand when the proposal was presented, it was unanimous. And Chuck, your generosity, I can tell you, is a cornerstone. Making a difference. If you leave this earth, I can tell you this, people are going to be sad for about a week and a half. No, I mean, normally that's the case, really. But if they're not talking about you 6 months after you're gone, or a year after you're gone, you didn't leave any footprints. As soon as you left, a breeze came along and blew your footprints away. So I'm saying to these young people, leave a legacy. Be the kind of people that would do bold things like the Rick Mulaney's and the Tim Costs and the Chuck Woodhouses. Now, I could add a Nat Glover in there, but that would be like a little chest thumping, and I won't do that. But I can tell you this, and I have to say this. I know I'm going a little over my time, but I will say this. I was told this when I was in high school. Live by this poem, and I'll give you a few verses of it. It says, I have to live with myself, and so I want to be fit for myself to know. I want to be able, as days go by, always to look myself straight in the eye. I do not want to sit with a setting sun and hate myself for the things I've done. Or put on a closet shelf things about myself. If you live by those words, then you'll be just fine. Because when they asked me to run for sheriff, and people were saying, don't do that because you're not going to do anything but embarrass yourself, because nobody going to vote for you. And them white folks certainly not going to vote for you. And the Lord sent everything I needed. And I won that race, not in the runoff, in the primary. But you have to have the courage to step out. And I'm one of those individuals, if the Lord doesn't do it for you, he didn't fail you. He just shaped your journey. Because when Rick introduced me, I did run for sheriff, mayor, I'm sorry. I did run for mayor. And he didn't say I was a former mayor, did he? He was kind enough not to mention it. But the people said no. But what they didn't tell me, Lord laid on my heart, I need you to go to Edward Waters College. And I believe that to this day. So you're going to have some ups and downs. But those downs sometimes are just preparing you for the up. So, thank you. Thank you all for seeing this as an event that you should attend. And all of my supporting family, my sisters, my son, my cousins, and all of my friends, some of my mentees. Thank you all for being here. Because this is what I call a profile in courage, Mr. President. And thank you for this recognition. I am truly honored and privileged to be amongst my Nathaniel Glover Fellows. Thank you.
Smiles, big smiles. A few more, doing good. A couple more. Everybody breathing, everybody breathing. All done.